Hi guys, Lorimer here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a unboxing and try on video. I'm gonna show you the latest from Sezane. This is their official pre-fall collection. A lot of new pieces and new silhouettes. Now if you follow me on Facebook, you probably already saw all the sneak peeks. You know which pieces I'm gonna be reviewing today. If you're not part of the group, I'm gonna link it in the description of this video. I hope you join us on there. I'm also going to link my small Instagram account called Zorimori Lookbook as my outfit diary. I hope to see you there as well. A disclaimer about today's video is that the footage has not been edited in terms of colors. I want to give you the best representation of what the pieces look like, so no color grading. I know how frustrating it could be to purchase something and then you get it in the mail and it's a completely different color. So that's not gonna happen if you use my videos as a reference. If you enjoy watching, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Consider subscribing. I would love to see you around more. And without any further ado, let's get into today's video. This here is the Juliette Sweater, and without a doubt that's one of my favorite purchases from Sezane so far. It's made in Italy and it has no itch, zero. So for all of you with the sensitive skin that always asking which Sezane knits are good for you, this is perfect. It should be on your radar. Personally, I hope they bring it in more colors. I would buy them in a heartbeat. Look at the texture, the white and the black. What a great weave. Fantastic to the touch. I went with my usual size, extra small. No need to upsize or downsize. The cut is boxy, kind of classic Sezane knit, but the right amount of boxy. You can tuck it in, you can leave it outside. It's really versatile, and the composition is 64% wool, 16% polyamide, 10% kin mohair, and 10% baby alpaca. And I repeat, no itch whatsoever. Moving on, I have another made in Italy 100% cotton no itch jumper, and that is the Brie in red. The color is fantastic. The texture is really dreamy. It kind of reminds me of, you know, I'm wearing the Leonide over here. The silhouette is really similar to the Leonide, but it looks like the Leonide had a baby with the James jumper, which is a comment that one of you made in the Facebook group, and I just, oh, that's a very great way to describe it. This is a timeless piece. You really get a lot of wear out of it. Great for layering. You can wear it by itself, stick to your usual size, and get yourself a Brie jumper. Next up, I have the Lana Dress. It is a mini dress, A-line shape, really fun, really playful, has lots of movement. I have a long torso, so mini dresses are a little tricky. I was worried that it will be a little bit too short. I'm happy to report that the length is great, so everyone with long torso should be feeling safe. This dress will fit you, and if you have a regular torso, also nothing to worry about. The pattern, it's a ditzy floral with lots of little colors here and there. The background of the pattern is navy blue. There is a pocket up here. Super fun. You can layer it with a turtleneck underneath and tights for when it gets a little colder, and in the earlier fall days you can just wear it as is with a wool jacket over it. Super happy with this dress, absolutely a keeper. And this is the Jade Midi, which is the same color pattern as the dress. The feel of the fabric is slightly different. On the skirt we have smoother texture, a little bit more shine, versus the dress has a little bit of texture on it. And I tried to film it side by side. So this is the, over here, this is the dress and this is the skirt. I'm gonna put it side by side. You can see that even though I'm talking about the texture difference, it's very hard to see it, and in real life it's also very hard to see it. I would say it's mostly to the touch that you can tell that the fabric is different. I went with size 34, which is my usual size. The fit is great. It's a super fun midi skirt. I am only keeping the dress because I'm trying to be good and save closet space. But if skirt is something that you need, not a mini dress, this is a great option to add to your fall closet. The Leon sweater is a sweater that we've seen from Sezane from previous collections. I myself own the blue one and the pink one. I wear them quite a bit. And when I saw this mustard, honey mustard yellow, I had to snag it at least to try it. I think the color on the website is called cumin. I call it honey mustard. I think it's beautiful, but I'm also a little hesitant that maybe my hair is a little bit too honey mustard yellow for it. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? But if you're a market for a sweater, the Leons are all beautiful, regardless if you go with this yellow or you go with the other colors. Such a great fun piece to wear. Go with your usual size, no need to size up or down. I went with extra small. Angela top is one of these blouses that I think the website doesn't quite do it justice. The fabric is really beautiful. It's very light and has that gorgeous texture to it. It's kind of like flannel, but like an elegant, super lightweight flannel. There is a gathering around the wrist, a little bit of gathering around the shoulder. You also have a V-shaped ruffle that goes down the neckline. Kind of covers the shoulder, but I appreciate that they're adding details even if they're not all visible. It is not form-fitting, so go with your usual size. No need to go up or down size wise. I am 34 and currently I know I want something in this fabric, but I'm debating, should I keep this top or should I change it for the dress, because they also have a dress that's a midi length in this fabric and I really love it. So help a girl out. What do you think? Should I keep this one or should I return it and get the dress? This here is the Carolina skirt. If you follow me on this channel, you know I have the burgundy color. Absolutely love this piece. I think it makes your legs look amazing. It's very playful. It has a lot of movement. It's not too short. You can wear it with bare legs or you can wear it with tights. The color is black background with small white flowers, little green and blue details, and it's a jacquard. So when I move the skirt on the light, you see there is this really discreet floral pattern overlapping the white flower pattern. This creates visual interest, creates depth. All in all, I think it's a great addition to anyone's closet, and it is one of my personal favorites by Sezane. This here is the Gaia Belt. It's a new belt designed by Sezane. The design is kind of take on the Artemis, but it is different enough for all of us who have a lot of Artemis to start a new collection and start collecting Gaia belts. Now I want to address the elephant in the room, and that is the color. In the lookbook, the color looked really red, and in reality it's more of like a purple magenta kind of color. And unfortunately that does not match the color story for my fall closet, so I will be sending it back. But it is an absolutely gorgeous belt, and if it matches the color story of your fall wardrobe, you should definitely get one. Also, if you've been waiting for the taupe Artemis, they haven't restocked that, but the yellow honey color of the Gaia really looks like the taupe. It's just a little bit lighter, but I've seen a picture on Facebook where a girl posted like the taupe and the new Gaia, and they look really similar. So if you've been waiting for the taupe, don't wait and get the new honey Gaia instead. Alright guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know in the comment section below what do you think about Sezane's pre-fall collection. Which pieces are your favorite? Did you buy anything? Are you waiting for something to be released, like those green pants that I'm waiting for? If you enjoy watching, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Consider subscribing. I would love to see you around more. Have a wonderful week and see you next time.